What's up guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's the FPL Pundit here, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the game week preview for game week 6. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification icon so that anytime I post a new video you are going to be aware. So today we're going to be looking at a lot of things. Game week 6 is just around the corner, and we're going to be looking at the team news. We're going to be looking at my team so far and any changes I've made to my team, and we're just going to basically preview and look at the stats for the matches ahead of game week 6. So the first thing I would like us to do is let's just look through what happened in game week 5. So in game week 5, the highest point scored 144, the average point was 55. About 18 million transfers were made. The most captained in the last game week was the most transferred in the last game week was Ronaldo. 708,431 wildcard has been used, and the most captain again last game week was Mohamed Salah. Looking at the team for the week for game week 5, we saw that De Gea made the team for the week with 10 points, Cash from Aston Villa, Thiago Silva from Chelsea, Rudiger. About 3 Chelsea players made it to that best players for the week in the Fantasy Premier League. We saw Van Dijk hit the list too. A lot of defenders actually. Then with the likes of Malang Sarr, Salah, Odegaard in the midfield. Then Tuni and Joshua King in the attack. So far ahead of game week 6, we have the top transfers for the game week. We have Antonio, who is like the most brought in player ahead of game week 6, followed by Sarr. At the point in time, it was Ronaldo and in the second position, and it looks like a lot of managers are kind of ditching Ronaldo, or probably because Sarr is a lot cheaper and easier to buy. So Sarr has overtaken Ronaldo in the second most bought player ahead of game week 6. Down there we have Ronaldo at third. Then a lot more managers are bringing in Benrahma and Saint Maximi of Newcastle United. The same game week ahead, we see that a lot of managers have transferred Richarlison out, and I think that's because of his ankle injury, and is expected to be back by 17th of October. Then Ferran Torres too is another most transferred out player, and it will be obvious that when he had that very good performance and in the few game weeks ago, a lot of managers rushed in to buy him, and they didn't really consider the Pep Guardiola factor when buying him. Pep Guardiola is a manager that a lot of managers, FPL managers, try to avoid picking players from his team, except you're picking defenders, because he makes a lot of rotation with the attack. So now that since then we've not seen Torres actually do anything much. I think he didn't even play in the last match. A lot of managers now are transferring him out. Many more managers are transferring out Bruno Fernandes, and this is definitely going to affect his price. He's going to be dropping in price. His current price is about 11.9. That's below his starting price at the beginning of the season. So Bamford is another player that has been transferred out. Bamford is injured and he has an ankle injury, and his return date is unknown. Then we have Alexander Arnold too, has also been transferred out, and I don't exactly know why Arnold has been transferred out, but probably managers are getting it wrong. He might be available, probably, maybe or maybe not. So if you have any of these players like the likes of Richarlison or Bauernformer and you've not taken them out of your team, please go do that now. So okay, let's just move on to the most important things. Let's review the previous game week again. In the game week 5, I had 67 points. I talked about the average points for the game week. I talked about the highest points for the game week already. My game week rank was 1.3 million amongst over 8 million FPL players here, 8.2 million FPL players, and my current overall rank is about 2.4 million with a total points of 302 since the 5 game weeks that have passed. So what my team looked like. Raya, I had a lot of performing defenders. Basically all the defenders in my lineup gave me sweet points, but my midfield was just average. Just only Salah and Benrahma were able to push up my team. Traore and Bissouma blanked. Lukaku and Jimenez, who were leading my attack, also blanked. And like I said in the previous videos I make, I wish I had not captained Lukaku. That was a sentimental decision, captaining Lukaku over Salah in the game week 5. But moving on from there, let's just move straight to game week 6 and what to expect. So game week 6, I've set up my team. I've done my team selection video. I took out Traore and I brought in Gallagher. That's like the only change I have made so far to my team, and I still have one free transfer. I'm going to be keeping it ahead of game week 7, so I'm going to have 2 free transfers again. So previously my plan was actually to bring in Ronaldo. That was why I kept 2 free transfers in the first place. But looking at the game week and the fixtures ahead for Ronaldo, I decided that I think I would just have to hold on Ronaldo and just try to make sure I'm not trying to make sentimental decisions to bring Ronaldo to my team. There are other players who can get goals and all that, and another reason why I can't even bring Ronaldo to my team yet is because Jimenez still owes me a lot of points. I took 4 points each to sign Jimenez, and since then he has not given me a return, so he's definitely going to be in my team and start every single match except he gets injured until he pays his dues. He has to pay me what he owes me. So on the bench, I have Raya, Tsimikas, Bissouma and Pinnock, and that's just that about my bench. There's nothing really special going on there, and we might see the likes of Bissouma play, maybe not, but Pinnock and Raya are sitting this one out because they are playing against Liverpool. So okay, now moving on to the fixtures for tomorrow, for Saturday. The first match, we see that I think it looks like this is the first time it's happening in the Premier League where we'll be having 2 matches play at the same time at the beginning of the game week on Saturday. And these matches are not even just small matches; they are big matches. Chelsea is playing Manchester United, Manchester City, and Manchester United is playing Aston Villa at the same time. So most likely you just have to watch one of the 2 matches. I know most people, especially in this part of my country, would have loved to watch Manchester United match and still watch Chelsea match. So except you have 2 devices with you, you just enjoy, just pick one and watch. So my prediction for Manchester City against Chelsea, there is no way Manchester City is going to come and beat Chelsea. Chelsea are in the form of their life currently. We are currently running riots. I'm a Chelsea fan, like I always say in my videos. And Manchester City, they still always have a slow start in the season, and this is one of those times where they are still trying to, get their rhythm, and definitely they are going to turn out a very good performance against Chelsea. They're going to play their best. It's going to be a very interesting match, but I don't see Man City coming out of this one with a win. There might be a draw from there, but it's more likely a win in favor of Chelsea. So Chelsea has beaten the top teams they've played so far this season, except Liverpool. So they're going to be playing against Manchester City. Tuchel have had, I think, about 3 games with Manchester City or against Manchester City already. So there is some form of head-to-head there already. And all the matches Tuchel has played so far against Manchester City, he has not lost any of these matches. So looking at that, we're not going to see any difference from Chelsea's side. The only thing we might just see particularly from this match is Manchester City's tactics. So I'm looking forward to the tactics Guardiola is going to be using in this particular match. I really want to see what is going to come up with. After trying severally to beat Tuchel and still failed at it, we might just see him try to probably go back to the basics, his normal regular tactics, or come up with something to counter Chelsea. And until then, Chelsea is still slight favorite to come out with something from this match. So moving on, we have Manchester United Aston Villa. Manchester United Aston Villa matches. There's no negotiation about that. Aston Villa are quite good this season too. If we have to look at it, this is not to write them off. We can't just write them off like that. They have they've turned out a good performance, especially in their last game where they beat Everton 3-0. And coming into this game with that form, we could actually see them get something out of this match against Manchester United. But there's something I would really want you to know. There's this very interesting fact. Ronaldo has more United goals against Aston Villa than any other player. So with Ronaldo in this team, we could actually expect some wonderful performance from Manchester United. And there's something about Manchester United that probably a lot of people haven't noticed yet. It's not really. There are some matches that you would know that okay, Manchester United might really mess up in this match, but Ronaldo has brought a big difference to that team. So it's much more than Manchester United now. It's a Ronaldo factor right now. It's a Ronaldo factor right now. So they always get to have that winning mentality because of Ronaldo. So I think Manchester United should come out from this particular match with a win, complete 3 points, solid 3 points. Everton against Norwich. This prediction for me is a straight win for Everton. It's just that Norwich hasn't won any game so far this season. I don't know if they've been able to get any points, probably a draw or something this season. Let me quickly look at the league table. Okay, see, Norwich are at the bottom of the table. They haven't won any game so far this season. And coming into this match against Everton, the same situation might play out again. Everton could beat them, but if they come with so much determination, I think the best Norwich can get out of this game is a draw. But my prediction is I'm seeing Everton coming out of this one with a complete win. They've been awesome this season too, and currently Everton is 6th on the table. They've played 5 games, won 3, lost 1, and drawn just 1 game. So that's actually good stats for Everton. I'm seeing them coming out of this one with a win, but let's just wait and see how that goes. Moving on, we have Leeds United against West Ham. I don't have any Leeds United player, but I have a West Ham player. I have Benrahma and I have Antonio. So what excites me most about this game is that Leeds have a porous defense. As good as this team is, their defense is shit. And now with the absence of Bamford, we would actually see West Ham go all out against them without having to be wary of any counter attack or any particular player in mind. But that's not to write Leeds off. They still have a player like Daniel James who is very fast, and I don't know what tactics. We'll just see similar tactics from Bielsa in this game, but Bamford is like a focal point of the attack, and with the absence of Bamford, I really don't know how they are going to perform. I've not really seen a game where they played without Bamford, so I don't know what to judge. But in my opinion, this match is going to carry a lot of goals, most especially from West Ham United. Leeds is going to score, West Ham is going to score. So my prediction for this match is at least 4 goals coming out from this match, maybe 3-1 or 2-2 or something. But this is going to be a high scoring match. So moving on, I have Leicester City and Burnley. Leicester City so far this season, I really don't understand what's wrong with Leicester City, and I still don't understand what was wrong with the coach and why he isn't playing Iheanacho. He isn't starting Iheanacho in the lineup. He has been bringing him from the bench so far this season, and I don't really understand why. Maybe he's not fit yet, but Iheanacho is not injured. He's fresh, so why wouldn't he play him? I can't really bank on Leicester City because they've also been inconsistent so far this season. And looking at their start, they are currently 12th on the table. They've won only 2 games. They've not joined any match, and they've lost 3 games out of 5 matches, which is actually bad. But we might actually see them try to work one against Burnley to get a win. Burnley is currently 19th on the table, so they've lost all their matches this season except from having just 1 draw. So they've lost 4 matches and drawn just 1 match. With the inconsistency of Leicester City, we could just see them try to get a draw from this match. So Leicester City Burnley, my prediction for this match is a draw, but I see Vardy scoring in this match. So sorry, I didn't really talk much about West Ham. Like I said, it's going to be a high scoring match, and we're going to be seeing a lot from Antonio and Benrahma in this particular match. You see them get a lot more involved in the chances creation, goal scoring and assisting. So because of this, I've actually captained Antonio for this game week 6. I ignored Salah, I don't even have Ronaldo, I ignored Lukaku, and my captain for this week is Antonio. I'm hell bent on that. I have a strong conviction about Antonio for this game week. So we have Watford and Newcastle United. Newcastle players to watch from here. We have Sarr, we have Emmanuel Dennis, and we have Joshua King. I talked about these players in my watch list video. You can go through my channel and see the videos where I talked about these players. These players are cheap, they're wonderful, and coming against Newcastle who hasn't really been in their top performance this season so far, you could actually see this game to play out with many goals or few goals. They've been trying, Newcastle have actually been trying to minimize the way they concede this season, and so far it has kind of been, this is their goal difference. They're on -7 goals. That means they've really conceded a lot this season. So they've lost 3 matches, drawn 2, and Watford is Watford is currently 11. They've won 2 games and lost 3 games. So we could see Watford, make this one their 3rd win this game week, or the best that could actually come out from here is a draw. I don't see Newcastle beating Watford, whether home or away. So, but my prediction for this match, I'm tipping this match to come out as a draw between Watford and Newcastle United. So the last match for Saturday, we have Brentford playing against Liverpool. Brentford against Liverpool. Brentford has been one of the fantastic teams this season. It's not like they are on a winning streak or something, but their gameplay, their tactics, and the way they've been able to hold their defense tight is just really impressive. They've won 2 matches so far this season. They've drawn 2 matches and they've lost just 1 game this season. We could actually see some unexpected results coming out from this match, but if that's going to happen, the best they could actually get is a draw from this match. But I don't see them beating Liverpool. But my prediction for this match is actually a win, and the players you should actually watch out for in this match is you watch out for Salah, you watch out for Jota, and most especially I wish I had Jota. I could have even bought himself. I don't know why I didn't buy Jota yet, but these are the players you should really watch out for in this game week. But I'm still a bit skeptical about this match being a high scoring match. I don't see this match being a high scoring match. If Liverpool is going to win this match, it's probably by at most 2 goal margin. At most 2 goal margin is how Liverpool is going to get a result from this game. But as for Brentford, between now and the next coming game weeks, you really need to avoid Brentford players. Avoid Brentford players at all costs. I remember I was going to say this. They have some really tough fixtures ahead. After playing Liverpool, they're going to be playing West Ham United in the following week. Then coming to play Chelsea, playing Leicester City. And it's not going to be a rosy ride for them at all. We're going to see them concede a lot in the next 4 game weeks. So to an extent, I might just even think of taking out Pinnock probably later on and bring in Livramento or whoever, or I can just even leave him in the squad there and just remain on my bench for the next 4 game weeks. But I don't think I can afford to just keep a player on the bench just for the next 4 game weeks like that. Looking at it, it's just 4.6 million. I can actually get a very good defender for that amount as well. So that's that about Brentford. Avoid Brentford players at all costs. On Sunday, we're going to be having Southampton playing against Wolves. You should watch out for... I'm tired of Wolves players, to be honest. I'm kind of losing my patience on Wolves players, and it's not really their fault. I think I said in one of my videos that they really need to change their coach. The tactics isn't working, or should I even say they don't have the tactics at all. But for Wolves, just watch out for Jimenez and Traore. For Southampton, you should watch out for Adam. Is it Adam Armstrong? That striker, the player I'm trying to mention. So Southampton Wolves, my prediction from here is actually a draw. We're going to be seeing a draw come out from this match. Actually, it could even be a goalless draw or a 1-1 new draw, but it's not going to be a high scoring match, and this match is most likely going to be a draw. Arsenal Spurs. So this particular match, Arsenal Spurs, it's actually quite tricky. Spurs have been inconsistent, the same as Arsenal, and we saw that Spurs started well. Arsenal didn't start well. Now Arsenal is trying to get back up, but now Spurs is now the one who is being inconsistent. So this is more like someone going up meeting someone coming down, and my prediction for this match is just a draw. I don't exactly know how this match is going to turn out, but if something is going to come out from this match, I'm seeing Spurs more like a slight favorite. They are still better off than Arsenal this season so far. If you look at it, they've won 3 games, they've lost 2 games, they've not drawn any game. But if you look at Arsenal has just won only 2 games and lost 3 games. So this match most likely is a draw. My prediction for this match is a draw, but I want to tilt towards Spurs managing to get a win out of this match. And finally on Monday we have Crystal Palace Brighton, which is going to be the last match for the game week. And this match, Crystal Palace is playing at home. They have a good coach, and if you watch the way Crystal Palace plays, despite that they've just won only 1 game this season, they drew 2 matches and they lost 2. And as for Brighton, wow, Brighton has been quite impressive so far this season. They've won. I can't believe Brighton is in top 4. I can't even believe my eyes. They've played 5 matches. They've won 4 matches from the game week so far and lost just 1 game, which is actually, this is a very impressive start. But they are coming to play against a Crystal Palace side who seems really stubborn, and I think the best that can come out of this game is a draw. But if there's going to be a win coming out from this game, I'm in favor of Crystal Palace. But my prediction for this match, okay, I tip Crystal Palace to come out of this one with a win. I tip Crystal Palace to come out of this one with a win. But what's come to was a draw. Brighton can't get 3 points from this match. So that is that about my predictions for game week 6. So my squad value is 100.7 million. I have 0.4 in the bank. My overall rank is 2.4 million. And last game week I went really higher in all the leagues I belong to. And this coming game week also, I'm looking to go higher than I did in the previous game week. The target for me this game week it remains the same, at least 70 points this season. I'm not really expecting a lot from my defenders, but with the return of my attackers, I'm having 3 strikers currently and 4 strong midfielders. So this could actually come to play, and with as long as Antonio doesn't blank, I could actually make up to 70 points again this game week. So thank you guys for watching. And we're still going to have one final video this week. That is the game week deadline, which is going to be coming up on Saturday morning. So stay tuned to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's interact also. Let me know your comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. So that's it guys for tonight. I'll see you in the next one guys. Peace.